go out in the woods and we collect our pollinators using pan traps, which are basically just simple colored bowls with a soapy solution. The insects are actually attracted to those because of the color. And so actually when we collect the insects and the pollinators, we bring those back to the lab and we sort those by type, and then we pin them up so that we can later identify them. And this is just an example of what it looks like when we bring it back to the lab. We categorize and we identify all the insects, and you can actually see that some of the larger boxes show some of the plots where we collected more insects, and some of the smaller boxes show fewer insects, and that's just the different types of the plots that we have out in the woods. And so this just gives a good example of how we actually sort and categorize the insects. When we put them in these unit trays like this, it actually helps visualize the difference in the plots. You can actually see kind of a before and after. The larger boxes show plots that have actually been opened up and have more wildflowers, and the smaller boxes actually are plots that are control plots and are less desirable to pollinators. And if you look at the larger boxes with more insects, that represents more insects, so it actually looks like you're looking at a bar graph. And the smaller boxes have fewer insects, so it looks like a smaller bar graph. So it's an easy visual way of looking at the data.
Visit the Natural Enquirer website for more information. There you can learn more about how to analyze and understand your data.